Hello, hello, hello. Hi everyone. Hola, mi gente. Welcome to Eva's DIY channel. Today, I will be showing you how to make the pasteles masa, which is part 2 of how to make pasteles. I will be putting a link below on how to make the pasteles filling, which we already made on another video. Pasteles are a traditional Puerto Rican recipe. It's cherished by Puerto Rican people. The masa, or the dough, is typically made of grated green banana, tortilla, green plantain, and calabaza. The dough is filled typically with a combination of either pork, ham, achote oil, onions, cilantro, garbanzo beans, olives, and pimentos. Some of the things you may want to omit, maybe you don't like them, maybe you want to put extra, whatever. It's your choice. The dough and the meat filling gets wrapped in a banana leaf and then it's tied with a string. Then you cook it in boiling water with salt. It can be frozen at this point for consumption later, or you could cook it immediately after you make them. Once you cook your unwrapped pastel, you could just enjoy it with either ketchup or pique or all by itself. Pasteles are usually served with a side of other holiday dishes, such as arroz con gandules, which is rice with pigeon peas. And we will be making a video on how to make this delicious rice with pigeon peas on another video. So now let's go through the list of ingredients you will be needing to make this recipe. Let's get started. For this recipe, you will be needing about 7 pounds of tortilla blanca, which is also known as taro root. Taro, T-A-R-O. You will need 4 pounds of guineo verdes, which is green bananas. Do not mistake it with regular yellow bananas that you usually get in the grocery store. Green bananas, you can find them at most supermarkets nowadays, but make sure that they are green and they're not beginning to ripe. A 1/4 pound of calabaza, which is pumpkin. 1 plátano, that's all I need. And basically what that does, it gives it a darker color once it's boiled. It doesn't look too light. You want it to be pleasantly appealing when you look at it. You want it aesthetically to be pleasant to the eye. About 1 to 2 cups of the juice from the pasteles filling. So basically when you make your pasteles filling, you're going to drain that excess water out and you're going to save that water because you have so many juices flowing there that are going to just bring out the taste on your pastel once you mix everything together. And you want your masa to be a little bit I'm not sure of the word I'm looking for here, but I guess soft. You don't want it to be too hard. You don't want it to be too chewy when you cut on it. I like my pasteles to be soft when you cut down on them with your fork. I don't like them to be hard. You will also need achote oil. I will also be making a video on how to make achote oil, which is annatto seeds. And then you will need salt to taste. I will show you at the end after we make the masa on how to season your pastel masa. Don't use too many spices because your meat already will be filled with a lot of spices and juices. So you won't need a lot of spices for your masa at all. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, so I had a little bit of a misfortune with my machine. It's not working like it's supposed to. So we'll have to do things the old-fashioned way, like my grandmother taught me. You're gonna use your guayo, your grater, and you're just gonna knuckle it. You're gonna do this process with all your pieces, and at the end, you will have your masa. Sorry about the machine, guys. This usually makes the job so much easier. I will need to purchase another type of machine. But in the meantime, this is the old-fashioned way. So it's more work, but in the end, you'll get your results. I'll see you when I finish. Okay, so we're back, and unfortunately my machine gave out on me, didn't work out. So I had to go back to the old-fashioned way and use my old trusty grater. We did grate all the vegetables. As you can see, they're all together. I had a few chunks that I couldn't, get down that much because I didn't want to grate my skin. So I took all those chunks and with a little bit of the filling juice, I just put them in the blender and blended it in there. So we're just gonna blend everything together. And as you can see, there's different colors that are getting incorporated together. You're gonna see the end result, the nice golden color it will have at the end. And as I mentioned on my video where we did the pasteles filling, we're gonna be using the juices from the meat. We're gonna be using it in the masa because we want to incorporate all those tastes together. So it's soft enough. The consistency is really good, but I wanted to add some of the juices. I'm gonna mix it a little bit. And you can see the juices there, how beautiful it looks. It gives it a nice golden color. Okay, so at this point, I got all my mix all together. I'm gonna give it a taste. Some, you know, will not like to taste the masa, but if you want to make sure that you have enough salt in your masa, you want to taste it. So it tastes a little bit bland. So we're gonna take some salt and put it in there. This is maybe like a teaspoon. Don't worry about the salt intake because you are going to be boiling this. Some people may choose not to put salt. It's up to you. Taste it again. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, so our mix is ready. This is the beautiful golden color that you're looking for. And we're gonna set up the rest of the ingredients that will go on the assembly table. And then we'll show you how to wrap them up in your banana leaf. So now we're back and we are at our assembly table. So we have to set up our masa, our banana leaf, our achote oil, our filling that we made on our last video, which is our pork filling. We need our paper, which is like parchment paper. And the banana leaf usually comes in a package like this. Hoja de plátano, banana leaves. It's good to keep it frozen. It says keep frozen until you have to use it. I will definitely wrap it a little bit better before we use it. And it does have an expiration date, so always look for that. I cut it into like squares. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we're gonna start our assembly. You take a banana leaf, take your achote oil. I'm gonna spread about a teaspoon of the achote oil. It helps with the process when you are serving the pastel. When you unwrap it, it releases very softly, very easily because of the achote oil. Not only that, but it gives it great flavor and color. We have our filling meat. I'm gonna put right in the middle. It all depends on you. If you want to be cheap, you can put just a couple of pieces of meat. Or now you can fill it up however you want. You take your parchment paper, so you have it the long way, this way. You're gonna put it in half like this. You're gonna fold it in half. You're gonna start making one crease. From maybe like an inch crease. Fold it together. And you're gonna fold the second time. Another inch. I'm gonna push down slowly, and then you're gonna go to the ends, and you're gonna start pressing. Okay, so your string should be about this long. So basically, you'll take your hand. It comes in a ball like this, a ball string ball, whatever you want to call it. And you're gonna start wrapping it around your hands. And you usually, well, I got a little short arm, so it's gonna be about that long. Okay, you're gonna take your string, fold it in half, put it in the middle. You're going to take your junta, which is the 2 pasteles. You're going to take your strings, your 2 ends, and you're going to put them under the loop. And tighten a little bit. You're going to make sure that each side get some string around it. So see, on the left side and on the right side, you're gonna have string. And then you're going to tighten the ends as well by flipping it over, bringing the string forward, and just making a knot. It does not have to be tight, because once you put it in the water and it starts getting, once it starts cooking, the pastel is going to grow a little bit. Okay, so we got our juntas in the water now. And we're going to cook it in the salted water for about 45 minutes if the juntas are room temperature. If they're frozen, about an hour to an hour 15 minutes. Okay, we'll show you the results when we get back. Okay, so we're now disassembling our pasteles. They're already cooked. They've been boiling for 45 minutes. We took it out of the water. You're gonna have a pair of scissors ready, available for you. You're gonna cut in the middle. Take the string apart. And I have a secret way of pulling them apart. Usually people like to just unfold the paper. But usually what I do is I cut each end, which makes it so much easier to pull apart. Look at how delicious that looks. Oh, amazing. Okay, you're gonna have your clean plate ready for you. Bring it over to your clean plate. Just flop it over. And there's your pastel. And we're back with our pastel fully served. And this is what it looks like, folks. I like to eat it with a little bit of ketchup. I know that's not a little bit, but, and look how smooth. This is the consistency that I like. It's soft. It's not hard. Nice texture. So there you have it, folks. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, so you could get all of our updated videos that are coming up soon. Until the next time, goodbye.